Today I want to show you how to manifest money with your senses: touch, sight, hearing, smell, and taste. These are your 5 senses. And now you might be thinking, Sebastian, how can I possibly manifest money with my senses? Well, I also thought it's impossible. Or let's say it like this: I never thought that it was an option. But then I tried something. I still don't know why I did it, but for some reason, when I did my money manifestation process, and when I used the affirmations and the exact money manifestation process that I share with you in my free report that you can find in the link in the description, when I did that, some voice inside of me told me, take the money out of your wallet and smell it. And at first it was really weird. I was smelling money and I was like, why do I do this? But then slowly something changed. Because it doesn't really matter what you say. You can say all day, I am rich, I am wealthy. If you don't feel it, you won't manifest it. When it comes to manifestations, it's all about how you feel. And that's why your senses are so powerful. And the first tip I have for you, or let's say the first idea that you can practice, is to touch the money in your wallet. Imagine now you have more of it. Touch your money. Maybe it's $100, maybe it's $20, maybe it's $200, maybe it's $5, whatever you have in your wallet. Take it out, touch it, and then imagine that more of it comes to you. What I do, for example, is I open my hands, I lay the money in my hands, no matter if it's coins or if it's banknotes, and then I just feel how more of it is pouring in my hands, just like rain falling down, or you can say like a waterfall, that the money is pouring in my hands, and I feel more and more of it in my hands. And this is very easy to do when you visualize that, because you already have money in your hands. And when you close your eyes, you don't know if it's $20, if it's $100, if it's $500, you don't know. And when you then visualize more of it coming, it's so easy for you to actually feel that it's there, because it's a lot harder to feel it when you have no money in your hands. Then you just have to visualize, hey, there is something in my hands. But now there's actual money in your hands, and you can then easily visualize and see and especially feel that more money is coming to you. And the next tip I have for you is to touch your bank account statements. If you get them online, if you use online banking, which you probably do, then you can print them out. I would highly suggest to do that. Don't just stare at the screen and then touch the screen. That's a little bit weird. But if you have the bank account statement and you have it printed out, then feel it. And now you might be saying, yeah, but now I feel my bank account statement, but it's not the number that I want. You can do 2 things. You can just feel the bank account statement in your hands, just feel the paper and imagine how the number grows. You can do that, for example. Or you can write a number on your bank account statement that you want it to be. And then you look at it, you look at that number, and then you close your eyes and you really feel rich, you feel wealthy. And while doing that, you touch your bank account statement. And another great way to manifest more money and to feel really rich is to touch an expensive possession. No matter what you have. Maybe you have a rare CD, or maybe you have a car, or maybe you have a laptop, maybe you have a smartphone. I mean, you probably have a smartphone. Or how do you listen to this? You have something that's expensive. And by expensive, I mean anything that costs more than $100. And when you do that, and you then feel this object and you say to yourself, I am wealthy, I was able to buy this, I can buy another one of these, I have the money to buy this again, and I had the money already to buy this. This means I'm already rich, I'm already wealthy, I am already rich, I already have the money. And this is what it's all about. You have to feel that you are already rich. And of course, this is even easier when you have a car, because then you can step into the car, you can touch the leather, you can touch the steering wheel, you can touch the whole freaking car. And then imagine I'm already rich, because you are already rich. And another thing you can do is to see the money you have in your bank. Now let's talk about sight as a sense. You can see the money that you have in your bank. You can see it either again on the screen when you use online banking, or you can print it out. You can just look at it and see it and say, I am already wealthy. Even if you might only have $200, $300 or $400 in your bank account. Imagine what you can already buy with this money. And another thing you can do is to see the money you have in your wallet. In my experience, when it comes to the seeing exercise, let's say to using sight to manifest money, I think it's more effective to touch the money in your wallet, because it's a little bit more tangible. When you have the money in your hand and you see the cash, then you feel richer than if you look at your bank account statement. That's at least what works for me, but for you it might be different. So when you then have the money in your wallet, take it out and really feel it, see it, look at it, say this is $20, I can buy this with it. This is $100, I could buy this with it. This is $200, I could buy this with it, and play this game. And another thing you can do is to see the check you wrote for yourself. This is an exercise that I highly recommend to anyone, that you write yourself a check. And this is something that I learned from Oprah, or let's better say from Jim Carrey, who was interviewed by Oprah, where he told Oprah that he wrote himself a check of $10 million and he gave himself, I think, 3 or 5 years. And right before the deadline, he achieved it and he made $10 million with Dumb and Dumber. I mean, that's manifestation in action. That's the living proof that this works. So if you write yourself a check and you then look at it, you see it, you feel rich, and you really convince your mind and especially your heart that this is true, that this is already your money, then you can easily manifest it. And now let's talk about how you can feel rich by hearing about money. This sounds a little bit weird, but there are 2 ways of doing it. One way might sound completely weird for you and you would say, Sebastian, did you take drugs today? No, I don't take drugs, I don't even drink, but for me it really works. And that's the first way I want to share with you. The first way is to listen to songs about money. And most songs about money are hip-hop songs. For example, from Lil Wayne, here's a song, Got Money. Then there's the other song from, I think, a guy called Willie the Kid or something. That's I Got the Law for Money. And what this does, at least to me, is when I listen to it, I feel rich. Like, yes, I got money, I got the money, I got the dollar bills. Woo! It just gives me this feeling of wealth, of riches, and it puts me in a good mood. And of course, then I can manifest it easily, because manifestations work through your feelings, through your emotions. And when I'm then in this mood of, hey, I'm rich and hey, I enjoy the music, it makes the manifestation process so much easier. The second alternative is to listen to meditations that make you feel wealthy, that make you feel rich. And one meditation that I can highly recommend is the wealth meditation from Abraham Hicks. I think you can find it on YouTube for free. And you can just download it or you can listen to it on YouTube and then really visualize that you're already rich. And another way of hearing is to hear the money moving in your hands. When you take the money out of your wallet and you just feel it, you move it around and you hear the... Okay, that was a weird sound, but the way it moves in your hands. And this can already make you feel wealthy, and it allows you to manifest money with your senses. And another thing that I love to do, and that's also a little bit crazy, is to hear the screams of your future self. I sometimes imagine myself looking at my bank account, seeing the exact number that I want to achieve, the exact number that I'm in the process of manifesting now. And then I just go, woohoo, yay, yeah. And I just scream in happiness and I go like, yes, I did it, I made it, I know this works, yes, the universe gave me this money, and I go completely crazy. And no, I really don't take drugs, but I do this because it puts me in this amazing mood. And this works especially well if you look at the bank account statement that you wrote for yourself or at a check that you wrote for yourself. And if you want even more weird but very, very effective ways of manifesting more money, then you can check out the link in the description and get free access to my report where I reveal my personal affirmations and also my very own manifestation process with you. And another thing you can do is to smell the money you have. I already told you that's how I started with this whole idea to manifest money with my senses. And money has a certain smell, but before you do that, you really have to work on your inner beliefs. Because if you have this mindset, or let's say this belief about money, and especially about the smell of money that most people have, then this won't work. It will actually backfire. Because I'm sure you've heard the following saying, money stinks. If you believe that, how can you expect to manifest more money? No, smell the money and think, oh, this smells delicious. This smells like wealth. This smells like the abundance in my life. This smells like the money that's flowing to me. This feels good. It feels easy. It feels natural. It feels like my birthright. I deserve to be rich. I deserve to be wealthy. And if you do this while you smell the money, then you condition yourself to feel rich whenever you smell money. And at some point, you will just be able to get a dollar bill and to just smell it and to feel rich. And the last thing I want to share with you is to taste money. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't want you to eat your money or to lick your money. That's not what you should do. Please don't swallow your coins and then sue me for telling you to do it. I don't want any selfie from you in the hospital where they have to get the coins out of you. Don't do that. Here's what I do. Every month I treat myself to a really fancy dinner. And I order something exclusive, something expensive, and something that I really enjoy. And then I eat it in slow motion, like I really enjoy it and I feel rich while doing it. And sometimes the people on the table next to me look at me as if I'm a complete weirdo because I eat so slowly, but I really enjoy it and I feel rich while doing it. And this makes me feel good and it makes me feel rich, which is already good. But there's another benefit to it. It allows the energy of money to flow, because when I spend money on something that I really enjoy, then I allow money to flow and I know that I will attract even more money. And I hope that these tips will help you to attract more money into your life. And if you want to find out more about my personal affirmation and manifestation process that I use to manifest thousands of dollars in just 9 days, then you can check out the link in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.